Okay, I'm just gonna find a friggin' frame and pause it. Yeah. Okay. Let me close all these tabs. So, not only have Mappa decided to drop a trailer for the Rohidoro season 3 that I haven't watched yet. Chainsaw Man opening for like whatever this is. Chainsaw Man season 3 trailer, but also freaking JJK season 4 part 2. What? Yo, the funny thing is, before I even watched this, I was about to go to sleep, bro. I already got hyped for watching season, like the trailer for JJK or Chainsaw Man season 2. You know what I mean? But then I click YouTube. I'm like checking Alon's White video, and then I see his them. I'm like, okay, he's gonna talk about season 4. Usually has cool thumbnails, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, that's just artwork that some really good artist made. And I click it, or just I preview it. I'm like, wait, what the frick? That's actually wait, no way. I search this thing. JJ season 4 trailer. Boom! Flashbang with this sick cover art. Look at this. I went to Bononki's just looking at this alone. Look at that. Oh my god. I'm tweaking right now. So this is post watching the trailer reaction. Not reaction. Post me watching the trailer, by the way. So I'm still freaking hyperventilating. Literally, I think I'm breathing so heavily right now. Okay. So I'ma go watch the animation and then just talk about it. So I'm on mute so it doesn't become annoying. Let me actually turn off the audio completely. Yeah, I'm just mute. Yeah. Okay, we start off with Hakari versus Fu Ying. Actually, no, we didn't start off with this. Start with this. Which is I find really cool. Kenjaku's Kogame has like his stitching. I don't know, like, how does that work? Isn't there like a different entity, you know what I mean, than the person? Anyways, I found that shit really funny. Okay, I really like this. Pretty cool. I like the whole edge lighting thing that they got from season 2, you know, in that Choso fight sequence, because it was used a lot. They used it a bunch, usually a bunch in season 3, and I like that it's sticky. It's a thing that's always gonna be there. So yeah, it's pretty appealing. Makes the overall vibe of a scene, you know, way more engaging. I'm just making up words, but you get what I mean. Like, look at this. Also, I think this is the longest we've seen. Actually, no, Kenjaku. Have we seen Kenjaku that much in season 3? I guess it was only like 2 scenes, and this is like a trailer that we're seeing him for like 2 seconds. Oh, that looks sick. Okay, this is cool. He's coming from the sky. Oh, is that Canada life? That's a Canada life there. I think we'll have to see that. Obviously, YouTube compression is YouTube compression, but we're just gonna ignore that. Also, my goat Kashima. Oh my god, I already have him as like my poster dude, or like my when I can't edit thingamajig in my video. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, look at the drawings. Boom. Oh, look at that. Is this cast energy green? It is whatever I wanna call that, bro. My voice. Oh my, it's purple. Oh, what is that? Well, I think that's Kashima's lighting. Kashima's lighting is, I don't remember. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that lighting. That's sick. Also, the character acting there is really good. You know, also Hakari looks different here than how he looks in like that part where he's beating up Yuji. I mean, that's probably because of just different lighting. Plus, also that episode was like going for like heavy detail in character designs, right? That's why Hakari looked very different. It was super appealing. The character acting there just extenuated in that like Hakari's, you know, roughness. You know what I mean? Yeah, with all like how like the anatomy was like perfectly drawn. I wish I could pull up the scene so you know what I mean. But like that episode, the one where Hikari just beat the shit out of Yuji. So yeah. So right now he doesn't have that level of detail, but just because the character design, a base character design, is that good. That's why this thing looks good. Plus also obviously really good character animation. Oh, those freaking effects. Also, a good some fun thing that I like when I'm doing this is I can kind of try to see if I can recognize the animators who act in these scenes. Obviously, my freaking animator knowledge is not that good, but not that wide. You know what I mean? But I've been knowing some animators. You know what I mean? Yeah. First of all, this drawing looks really sick. Look at those. So that's 3D. I'm assuming that's 3D backgrounds. Yeah, and then this. Oh, this is cool. Spoilers, by the way. I'm about to spoil something. I guess keep like 5 seconds. I'm just gonna mention it once. So this is Akari's domain expansion. I didn't think they were gonna show it this early, but holy is it cool! Look at that! Look at that! Look at the detail in the clothing. Also, I am so excited for the music. You know what I mean? In no way they use Tuka Donka. For those who know, you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh my God! Look at that. This is a cool thing that like when they do with like drawings, right? It's done literally only once, I think, from memory tells me. Is with Todo, right? There's one scene where like Nanami, not her Nanami. What's his name? Not his, her. No, his Mahito. Mahito is using his point 0.5 domain expansion, right? And then you could see, and there's like a scene, a rotation shot with Todo, right? And you could see his muscles perfectly defined there. And I really liked that type of, I really liked that drawing. And it's kind of similar here. Look at how the delts, you can just perfectly see how the delts kind of go into the, I don't know what that muscle is called. So, yeah. Yeah, and then see Hakari. Oh my God, that is so cool. Oh, I'm rewinding that. I'm rewinding that. That looks so sick. By the way, if you can't tell, I'm losing my voice. I have a cold. Anyways, the important stuff. Look at those drawings. Wow, that looks sick. That looks sick. Okay, first of all, something that I've noticed right now, the art direction for this entire fight looks like it's gonna be epic. It looks like they're kind of going for like a similar thing with the Marquis episode, where the main drawings, or like no, like that sequence. I think it was directed, but not directed. I think it was done by, forgot the artist's name. The dude who directed the Jogo fight, right? I believe, right? He did a sequence, right? And that sequence where it's like black and white, and the red also was like popping out. I'm thinking something similar here, but toned down, right? Because you can see the color. So it's a bit just monochromatic. Yeah, but now look at these drawings. First of all, look at that pose. Look at how, I don't even know how to explain that. But look at how he's doing shit. Oh my God. I'm gonna be tweaking out anytime Kashimo is on screen, bro. He's like so cool. You know what I mean? Look at that. First of all, the lightning effects. I don't think I can tell who animated that from this one scene. Yeah, and then the drawings. So good. So good. I really like this drawing. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. It's so sick. Wow, bro. I know they're gonna do wonders for Kashimo. So yeah. This drawing is epic as hell. I like it. That's the way they defined. I don't even know what that is. I know this is what this is. It's called this sternocleidomastoid muscle. It connects to the rib cage, I believe, and the what's his name? Clavicle, right? Yeah, yeah. I think. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just started freaking doing. Actually, I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyways, yeah. But this, I like the shading, also the drawings. I wonder who did this. They look so good. Oh my God, that looks so sick. I'm gonna throw it, I guess. Is this done by Sora Yamazaki, maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna throw it out. If it's done by Sora Yamazaki, freaking called it. I don't know if it's done by him. See, like, I don't know. I don't know Sora Yamazaki style that much. That well, I should say. Yeah. This drawing's really cool. If I make a video, if this does turn into a video, I'm gonna use this as a thumbnail. Freaking epic. Oh, and then you have this. Oh my God. First of all, this, look how the muscles are defined there with line art. I like the proportion too, like the pose. It's just like the flow of it. You have him like tilting his head. So much energy. And obviously the lightning. Is lightning being purple? Pretty cool. Yeah, color design, I believe, right? Green and purple. I don't know if they are complementary colors, but holy do they work well together. Kashimo's character design, also really cool. The way they did it, the way it's done, I should say Gege did it, right? Gege made a cool design. Yeah, and the anime character designer Yosuke Hajime and Sayaka Koiso. I don't know who worked on which character designs, so I'm just going to mention both of them. Did a great job, right? Translating those character designs, the manga character designs that Gege made into like anime. Yeah, that drawing looks sick. Let me take off the subtitles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like I'll just keep repeating myself. Also, the effects, pretty sick. Pretty sick. I really like the overall clump here. You know what I mean? It's like just the right amount of brightness from the like lightning that it doesn't obscure the drawing. You know what I mean? This scene, the way they're doing the lighting here, could get easily screwed over by the compositing, but freaking compositing came out really sick. So now this scene is freaking. What is the motion blur here, bro? I was just talking about how the compositing was not affecting the drawings, but then you have this. Freaking out. What is this? Okay, I wish the motion blur wasn't there. You know what I mean? Also the light flare. I hope they change this in the show, obviously. I, I don't know. I want to say that, but if it works with the overall sequence, I wouldn't mind it that much, right? What I would say now in that instance is I hope that the animator drops the Ganga, you know what I mean? So you can see the actual artworks. Yeah, look at that. He looks so sick. The brother is still licking that blood, bro. Forget it, you're weird. The drawings look sick. I feel like I'm just a broken record, so I'm just gonna skip over. This is Yutaka Nakamura. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Yutaka Nakamura inspired freaking animation. Yutaka Nakamura likes doing this thing where it's like a ball thing flowing in the screen, right? And then he has like shadows to just show that it's going through the scene, right? So it's kind of similar to that. Yeah, and then oh my god, look at those smears. Can I tell who did this just off of those smears? I don't know. I don't know. So cool. Let's look at it in motion. Ooh, ooh, those are like Utapon type of smears. I wanna throw up a guess. Is this Yan maybe? I don't know. If it is Yan, hey, Yan BM. I don't know. I'm just throwing out guesses. Again, my freaking knowledge of animators is not that high. So the only ones that I do know, I just freaking throw out. I'm saying Yan because Yan is a Yutaka Nakamura inspired freaking animator. He's very, very vocal on that. You know what I mean? So yeah, and he has used spiky smears before, so maybe let's look at it in sequence so we can see. That looks so cool. Oh my god, does it look sick? Okay, yeah, does it look like a One Piece ass drawing, One Piece ass freaking scene. Also, those containers animated or like CG? I think they are animated. I think they're animated. Cool impact frames. Cool impact frames. Yeah, I think those are animated. Yeah. You know what? This might be NBN. I'm calling it because he has worked on JJK before a lot. I was saying like he worked on like the episode 17 with Sukura Marabe. He did like a section, and he also did a part in like the final episode of season 3. That part where freaking Rika was punching, what's his name? I forgot his name. The dude with like the haircut, the crazy haircut, right? So yeah. Also, he worked on the PV with like the like modular PV. So yeah, he's like been working a lot on JJK. So it wouldn't be crazy for him to return for season 4. Yeah, that looks that looks kind of like something from like yeah, One Piece. Anyways. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? He almost reminds me of that guy. He almost reminds me of that guy from like Fate, not Fate Street Fake, Fate Zero. That creepy guy with the worms. If you know, you know. Frick that guy. He sucks. Yeah, and then this. Oh my god, I know. But I'm watching it frame by frame. If it's annoying, that's the video, my video. So yeah, I like this drawing. So cool. Oh, that's so sick. But I've read the manga, so like I know who this is, but I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, hey, the haircut did wonders for this guy. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, this sequence. Let's look at it. It looks pretty cool. Again, something I really appreciate, or I really like about the art direction in like GDK season 3 is when they do this like glitch effect thing where there's like not glitch effect, but the thing when they add like a bunch of random colors like purple, green, or blue, or even red, right, to just make it be more vibrant. It's very visible to see in like the uh what do you call it? Sendai Colony episode and the episode where Megumi is fighting against like those guys. I don't remember. You know what I mean? The episode before he fights that guy. Pretty descriptive, I know. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, Maki. Oh, I cannot wait to see Maki. Oh, this drawing looks sick. Look at that. Oh my god, that's a sick drawing, especially like the like black, all black. Yeah, that's a cool stylistic choice, especially with the background just being gray, not gray, brown. It adds to her silhouette, and like just you don't need even to draw this for just make it a smear frame, like not even a smear frame, just a line with speed frame. Look at that. Look at that pose. Look at that pose job. We go from here all the way here. Also, Mikey always looks sick, and can't wait to see her more. Oh my god, that's a sick drawing. I wonder who did this in, because it's a sick drawing. Do I say I wonder who did this in, or I wonder who corrected it? Because, anyways, really cool. And then she's chopping off this cast. Mikey looks sick. Look at that. Every time Maki kills something slash someone, it's just always the most wallpaper quality thing. Maybe just me, you know what I mean? But like, look at this. Why is she's doing? I don't say Yuta pose. She's doing the Yuta pose and the Sukuna pose, but she's making it her own thing. Plus, she's moving. I guess Yuta and Sukuna were also moving when they're doing the T pose. Anyways, oh my god! I didn't even notice that while watching the episode. This looks sick. Oh wow, this looks really cool. Yeah. What is this? I feel like if I know what this is, I'll get spoiled. But it's got a lot of detail. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Broken record. I know. This is the episode. Pretty cool storyboard. I wonder if Gosu is back to directing the episode. I haven't checked out the stuff list. I'll check it out after this video. Because how long is this video? A whopping 17 minutes. That's great. Oh, Yuki. One second, I'll talk about that scene. Pretty cool storyboards and pretty cool drawings. Is that fully background animation? Oh my god. Look at the drawings. Sick. It shows us the coolest character to look at in like season 3. I don't think that's crazy to say, right? He looks so nice. Oh my god. Nah, am I gonna praise freaking Ghetto for looking nice too? Is that the day and age that we're in? Also, pretty cool detail. It looks like his hair is actually stitched together. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's like gobs. I like that shit. This drawing looks sick. This drawing looks really sick. I wonder who corrected it. Kind of reminds me of like a drawing made by Sora Yamazaki. But ooh, this hair animation is pretty nice. I don't know, not much info on, on that. Ooh, that looks sick. Why is there a freaking random? I can't even. What is that? Eagle doing in like that area. Anyways, let's look at this in motion. Is it imagine once? Oh, but then just before this, I looked at Vakrik's like animation, and Vakrik is so goated. You know what I mean? And his hair animation is really good. So is this Vakrik? I don't know. I'm just drawing out, I guess. You know, maybe it's him because he did also animate in Jujutsu Season 1, the Mahito jump scene, the Yuji Nanami jumping Mahito scene. You know what I mean? And in that scene, the hair animation was full in spectacular. Plus, also he animated in Freeren, and the hair animation there that he did too, or like the animation that he did there has like really good hair animation. So yeah, Gero just looks so cool here. I don't know. I like the like thin eyes so much. Oh yeah, let's look at this emotion. So cool. Did he kill that bird? Freaking Choso, what are you doing? Also, probably that bird is bigger than we think. I'm assuming. Poor bird. He got smoked. Giving me like that time. Skip like 5 seconds. That time like Suguna kicked the heck out of that bird in like that one chapter. If you know, you know. Oh my god, this part is so cool. This part is so cool. Oh my god. Again, I have read the manga, but I won't spoil because But oh my god, if you know the context behind this scene, yo, the way they're doing, like showing Megumi's freaking fright, fear right now, because what just happened. No one would expect this shit to happen at all, and it happened. And now Megumi, he's like, what do I do? I'm dead. I'm cooked. Again, I'm really trying not to spoil it. So yeah, oh my god, and the drawings here. First of all, sick for sure. Oh my god, I just realized. Interesting. Sorry. But yeah, the drawing spectacular. The foreshortening, it's so sick. And the crazy thing is, it's moving. It's literally moving. How are they moving this? It's such a complex angle, and the extreme detail. I really like the compositing here. I like this the art direction here with like the muted colors. I mean, it adds to the feeling of anguish in like Megumi's freaking soul right now. Brothers about to shape bricks right now, really big bricks. I'm telling you that much. Uh, yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. This almost reminds me of like a drawing with like Yuji's hand. You know what I mean? Freaking out. I like the art here. It's so good. Megumi looks sick. Oh my god, that is so cool. That is so fluid. That is so fluid. I'm gonna go back. Oh, I didn't even talk about Yuki. I haven't talked about Yuki. I just freaking skipped past her. Yeah, Yuki looks sick. Oh, especially with that like red outfit. Uh, I swear I don't remember. I remember her wearing that red outfit. I mean, I read manga. It's black and white, no shit, but still, it looks sick. It looks cool. Look at Choso. Pretty cool. I gotta look at that animation. Yeah, it's so fluid. Okay, now this drawing is spectacular. Okay, I'm gonna just throw a guess again. Is this done by Sora Yamazaki? Cause this is literally, it's like so similar to that Toji one. I don't think I don't, you know what I mean. Also, if you look closely, I'ma warn you. If you don't wanna get spoiled, don't look closely. But if you look closely to like Megumi's eyes, you can see who in the like scene. So yeah. But there's one I'm not trying to spoil because I know how annoying it is when you get spoiled. Motherfucker, I've been spoiled JJK 236. She was traumatizing. So that's what I'm trying to not spoil. But yeah, if you look closely, you can kind of see someone in frame in the like in his eyes, which is a cool detail. So the artist had to draw literally at the top scene in Megumi's eye. I find that shit so cool. And yeah, just the drawing here. Oh my god. Actually, no, I'm gonna say, yo, this is probably done by Sora Yamazaki. I'm like sure if there's one scene that I'm sure that done by Sora Yamazaki, it's this one. Cause like, look at it. It's so similar to that Toji one. Yeah, the way he's like drawn, like the hair strands, like every little hair strands here, just to show, like like Megumi's expression, and also the line art. Freaking hell, so cool! Like how? How is he doing this? I'm just gonna on the assumption it's Sora Yamazaki. So, but if it's not, the artist who did this pick. But like, yo, Sora Yamazaki, it keeps blowing me up, blowing up my mind, not blowing me up, blowing my mind every time he makes a correction or like just a drawing. Cause like, how is this dude that good? You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean he is in the art animation direction role, so he's like, that's why he's that good, right? But even still, even though like this is exceptional as hell, yeah. And then look at that, the detail in that hand, also right there. Look at that foreshortening. Or like just the detail. And you didn't even consider that for shortening. We'll go frame by frame here. Oh yeah. Also, this is something similar. Okay. Now that I've seen that wobbling in the eye, one second. Also, really like that animation there. Okay. This actually, I don't know. I'm seeing three like layers of shading here. Yeah, this might like I don't know. Look at that. Look at that shading here. It's good, right? I have another guess of who did this. I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna sound like a brother. But if you look closely here, you can see Megumi eyes kind of wobble, which reminds me of a scene made by who did was it Takafumi Mitani? I don't know. The dude who animated Yuji landing a black flash, right? Like the first black flash or some shit. Yeah. Okay, I think I know who animated this. I think I know who animated this. What the fuck just happened? But then I know this is getting really annoying with me just going, I think I know who animated this. But that's one of the excitements I'm doing this. But anyways, so this looks freaking phenomenal. Oh my god. Look at the artwork. And the color and the compositing. Wow. So cool. I don't think has Yuji looked this sick? Yeah, I'm just asking. This is, I think, coolest Yuji's ever looked. Look at the drawings. That looks so cool. Look at the volume in his face right now. Wow. Also eyes. I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm bordering spoiling. Anyways, yeah. Also, this is probably after that scene where Yuji gets. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because spoilers. But anyways, yeah, it's after probably that moment. I'm gonna be vague for the people who know. They know. If this video even gets anyone watching, okay, freaking pause. Okay, yeah, sick drawings. I feel like just a broken record right now. But going back. Oh, it's not even responding. Yeah, I really like those effects. Oh my god, this is a cool drawing. So they're drawing Yuji's face in the like reflection of the eyes, explaining the obvious. I know, but like still, that's a pretty cool idea. I like how it's done, especially with the color and comp. How do they even draw this? By the way, there's so many stuff going on in the scene. I want to throw out a guess of who animated this, but I don't even know. I mean, I have a guess. I just forgot their name. You know that scene where Ghetto is unleashing his like Uzumaki? It's kind of, I'm assuming that animator probably, because he has like a similar way of like animating effects. Where it looks like it's just a bunch of shards and shit. I know this is literally ice breaking apart, so it looks like shards. So yeah, I don't know what that is. It looks cool. Anyways, yeah. Oh yes, I've mentioned the artwork, but like the animation is also really spectacular. Yeah, yeah. Animation. Oh, I like this. I like this so much. Yuji's wearing clothing, right? Oh, I'm going backwards once again. Yuji's wearing clothing, but just because of how freaking how he's posed up right here, like you can see his muscles. I like that shit. Or maybe it's not. Maybe that's an illusion. Yeah, this looks so cool. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the drawings look spectacular, like freaking hell. And then we ended off with Sukuna being like, actually, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say about this. Oh, let's look at the staff list. Last thing that I do like doing is looking at the staff list. I've been freaking sunk in into the staff list website. By the way, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like, bro. I've been using this website a lot lately. It's been useful as hell, especially when I'm looking up shows. Like, I just watched this show. What's it called? I forgot the name. Jujutsu Kaisen. Kaisen Floods. Calling them out. Is it the first one? Yeah. Okay, I don't even think it's here. When did it come out? It came out 11 hours ago. Okay. So the director is Takeru Sato. I don't know that guy. Character designer. Oh my god! Sora Yamazaki is the character designer? Freaking, oh my god! That is cool! That is so cool. Okay, so this is what I'm assuming. They just changed. I don't know even how that works. I don't even know how that works. How do they change character design? I mean, not change, add. So there's gonna be new characters in season 3, right? Or season 4. So obviously the character design will change. Maybe Sukuna will have a different design, right? Because like I wanted to say something else about this sequence with Yuji, but I was getting annoying, so I just thought not to say. Yamaso likes drawing eyes like this. Not like this. This is not the best example. Like this. It's kind of black. It's kind of like off screen there, but he likes drawing eyes like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would like to see the designs that he made, because like, oh my god. Also the Hakashimo scene. Where is it? Maybe that's why the designs Oh my god. I've been saying freaking this scene looks like made by Sora Yamazaki, this made by Sora Yamazaki. Maybe it's because he's the character designer. Do you think he maybe switched up the design for maybe he made the design for Gero? Because Gero kind of reminds me of this correction. I'm actually gonna look it up right now. Frick. Oh, never mind. It's there. I don't know if I'll find it. I don't know if I'll find it, Loki. Yeah, I don't think I'll find it. I might. I might. You know, let's believe. Let me pause and play when I find it. Wait. I was searching for Sora Yamazaki's scene where he drew Gojo. Sora Yamazaki has worked with Maya Neyama. What? 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 That is so cool. Oh my god, that is so epic. Sora Yamazaki and Maya Neyama. Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. Wow. And this awesome. Awesome. Maya Neyama being an animator is like the most makes sense thing ever. If you look at her artwork, you'll know what I mean. You know what I mean? And she's worked with Sora Yamazaki. That's so cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go search for like the ghetto scene. Okay, there, I found it. Let me make it smaller. There, that one. This one. Then look at this one. One second. Okay, so look at this, and then look at this. Okay, I know they're not the same thing, but still, you see what I mean? So, hey, maybe he designed Ghetto again, because Ghetto also looks different if you look at the earlier section here. I mean, right here with that, where is it? But that just might have been his design from season 1. So, yeah. Maybe, because this is also like, they're saying like it's non-production. Maybe this is like PV and this is not actually in the show, which would be crazy considering the content that's been shown here is so good. So maybe this is like the PV is what he made the character designs for. Anyways, that's the end of the video. It's not really a lot to talk about. So yeah. Oh, not unrelated. I'm just gonna check out Chainsaw Man's new opening, like new trailers, new season, like the devil arc thing, Majiggy, and then check out who did the sound, like, who's the musician, can't talk. Who's the, like, production, scroll, okay, no, it's not Case Wushio. They're really good though. Oh, really good. The song, the soundtrack in like Chainsaw Man was really nice. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I've yapped on for like probably not enough, bro. I need to yap on for longer. There's some. Oh, I'm gonna look at this exactly after this video anymore. So yeah, that's it.